like that. So I leave that to the receivers, and I just do what I can do. No, I mean, I think anyone that goes about it and as a competitor wants to be the first guy, but you know that you know that there's a process to it, and not everyone's can be picked first. And ended up in a great situation in Kansas City, a situation where I wanted to be at some organization that's kind of taken me and made me the best player that I could be at this time. And so I'm just excited that I'm here now, and I was able to go out there and find a way to win a football game.
You're the best at deciphering the truth.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
That was pretty good, though.
Like Odell knew what he was doing, too. He knew what he was talking about. But he didn't get that ball on the goal line.
All right. I love putting you in a bind here.
I'm used to it.
Next 5 years, Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson?
Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I'm known for playing defense in the pros, but in football in high school, I'm an offensive coordinator. So I'm looking at it from that perspective. Lamar, what he's doing right now is phenomenal. But you got to design that whole offense and get the pieces to fit for that thing to coincide with what Lamar's doing. Patrick Mahomes, I don't care what you bring out there, man. He's going to give you a shot to win this thing. Now, this year right here is Lamar's year. But over the 5, statistically as a quarterback, Mahomes.
Chance to win. I don't care about stats. Chance to win.
Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where yard line? You got to give me more than that. You can't just give me a chance to win.
You're building a team.
You
want to be the coach. You can pick the quarterback. You can design whatever you want. I'm giving you carte blanche here.
Yeah, but if it's just a quarterback, you got to understand with Lamar, it's a lot of pieces of the puzzle.
I know. They've done a great job building around him.
Great job. And Lamar's a dog. He's going to be the MVP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's focus on 2 teams that need a little help right now, the Colts and the Panthers. But Nyheim Hines, what a day he had.
Look what number he is. Though.
Oh, okay.
Look what number he is.
Key to being a great punt returner is?
Straight to the house, you got to make somebody miss. You got to make somebody miss. And he made 2 people miss, going to the house. House call.
First Colts punt return for a score since 2012, but he was far from done because in the 4th, they decided to kick to him again.
No, they did.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Look, the hesitation. Now footwork. Now watch him hit it.
Yeah.
He's out of there. You know what? Look, in high step, we would have called you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't have time. But we did have time to listen to Greg Olsen, who's frustrated.
Right now, I'm not sure what our plan is. I think we want to win now, but we want to build for the future. It's just a really tough way to operate right now, and players are underperforming. I think it's right now a very collective failure, organizationally failure. And our fans deserve better. A lot of guys in this locker room deserve better. The coaches that have been around here deserve better. And it's just been an overall failure, I think, is probably the best way to put it.
Cam is somewhere home like, yeah, I told you I did. Cam is under the crib ducking right now. Y'all gonna give me that 20 mil one way or another. Oh, I love it.
Greg Olsen's been a very good player in this league for a long time, and a good citizen, too. You okay with what he said?
I'm 100%. He kept it 100. I like it. He's not lying. He didn't lie one bit. They are, as an organization, as a team, they're failing right now. Consistently failing. There's no way you can start out the way they start out and end up like this. This is pathetic.
Is it just because it's one thing on top of the other? It's not just the quarterback situation. It's that they got rid of a longtime coach who's been a pillar in that community and has been very successful with this team.
Okay, now the coach, you lose games, coach got to go. I'm not going to blame the coach, but let me tell you something. This is the reason they got to go. I saw this earlier, and it don't make sense. Carolina Panthers, what have they not been known for? The whole since they existed. Defense,
yeah.
31st in the league.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
They got to go. 31st. Carolina, you could never tell me the Carolina Panthers have the 31st ranked defense in the NFL.
And I would agree with you. I think part of his frustration is there doesn't seem to be a plan right now, right? They don't know who's going to be under center. Like, do they have to draft somebody else? Do they try Will Greer out? They try Kyle Allen out.
A lot of teams don't know that. It's a lot of teams don't know that.
But that hasn't been their problem. They've had an identity.
That's the least of your worries.
Right, but they've had an identity. You would agree with that.
You got a quarterback that can do it. Two of them, Cam as well. You got a tight end that can do it. You got a couple receivers that's okay. You got a running back that can all world. Okay,
right, he's great.
So what's the problem? The defense.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
That sounded hapless. If I was a Panthers fan, I'd be a little worried.
Yeah.
You have one of the leaders of the team saying we don't have any direction. That's the worst thing you can have right here in the NFL. All right, as you can see, boy, Thomas is unbelievable. And keep in mind, he was the 6th receiver taken in the 2016 draft.
Wow.
The 5 in front of him, Corey Coleman, Will Fuller, Josh Doxson, Laquan Treadwell, Sterling Shepard. Gulp. Anyway, so they got him, and Kamara started to come back.
Kamara's a dog.
Yeah. Those two guys are great. Jared Cook's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Are you worried a little bit about their offense,
I'm very worried. The reasons I sit still, because Sean Payton is a darn genius. Mm-hmm. Let's get that straight. Then you couple that with Drew Brees and what he brings to the table. But if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm sitting up here thinking, I got a receiver that has 45 receptions. And the next receiver on the team has 29 receptions. Where is the darn ball going? When I get off the bus, I'm going to double him. But at halftime, I'm going to double him. I'm going to double him, and he's not going to beat me. I'm not going to let this one man beat me like he's been doing for the entirety of the season. The next guy has 29 receptions. That's Ted Ginn. Now, Kamara has, I think he's around 78, 79, something like that. That's a lot of balls out of the backfield. But it's no way, and that bothers me as a team, as a guy who loves the darn Saints. Like, if they take this guy out of the equation, it's going to be tough, man.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. And as you go higher in the playoffs, you're playing against really good teams.
No question.
Oftentimes, really good defenses.
So, Michael Thomas obviously wins all of his one-on-one battles. Let's see how he did against Prime.
12 for 136, and you surpassed Marvin Harrison, man. How do you feel right now?
Just blessed, to be in this position, to be on a winning team with a chance to go to the playoffs and add more value and more opportunities to catch more passes and make big plays for my teammates. It's a blessing.
Man, week in and week out. I mean, I could call you every week. I really can, because you ball it and out of control. But I really appreciate the routes, man. The route you gave them down by the goal line, the one that you didn't get in, where you got off, you took him inside, you took him up, then you dipped back out on him, and you almost got in. That right there, even to a DB, man, that was beautiful.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
That's why you got a $145. When you can run routes like that, and you put great hands, and you put Drew Brees on top of it, you are who you are.
I don't take it for granted at all. I'm blessed to be in this position, and I want to just keep getting better and seeing how far I can take it.
See, it's one thing to catch a lot of balls when you're down and you're not winning, but you're doing it and you're winning. Your catches count.
Yes, sir. They're added value. I think that's the job of an ex-receiver, We get a lot of man coverage. We get a lot of double coverage, a lot of safeties tilted to our side, but it's no excuses. We got to be able to go out there and execute and do our job at a high level. And when the ball's in the air, Drew doesn't make any bad decisions, so I'm just always trying to make them right.
That kid can play, man. That's a grown man.
Yep. Right now, the Saints are the 2 seed. Things are so much in the air, and that's why I love it. Monday's game between the Vikings and Packers means so much, and then a bunch of them on Week 17. So this thing could get turned upside down come this time next Sunday.
Why not?
So they do. Ricky Seals-Jones cannot snag it.
Go hit him right in the hand.
So Odell's like,
throw me the ball. Like, I was over, right?
So he and Freddie have a conversation.
Yep.
We'll get to the bottom of that in just a minute. But Lamar Jackson, that's 11 straight wins for that franchise. They lock up the #1 seed for the first time in franchise history. And you can see there's just one spot available in the AFC playoff dance. That's the 6th seed. We'll break that down in the next few minutes. But now, all of a sudden, all year long we were saying, okay, Ravens, Patriots. Well, now it's the Ravens that are on top. Is there a team out there that can head into Baltimore and prevent them from getting to Miami for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. I think a guy named Brady quarterbacks them.
Oh.
Why would you
You're
think I'm
still
going
on board?
Why wouldn't I be?
Have you watched their offense?
Have you watched Brady and them?
This year, or you mean in playoffs past?
You're saying they're playing bad right now, right? What's their record? I got time.
Okay.
But they playing bad. They playing bad, but
they have 3 losses. They're 12
and they're playing bad.
I'm not saying they're playing bad.
No, I said they're playing bad. That's what the Americans saying. But they have 3 losses.
But look at who they're against. Baltimore.
Right.
Kansas City.
Yep.
Houston.
Right.
Those are the 3 other champions in the AFC divisions.
That's good.
Those are the teams they're going to run into in the playoffs.
And what you saying? They're going to beat them twice? You really think Bill Belichick and Tom Brady now are going to let that happen?
Can anything stop the Baltimore train?
Say it again.
Can anything stop the Baltimore train? I mean,
Yes.
they run for 200 yards every game.
Tom Brady, and Julian Edelman. I mean, Edelman came during the game with a shirt on and said, "Ain't nobody care." You see what I'm saying? Want me to run up there and kiss the TV right now?
Go ahead, you go for
That's
it.
what I'm trying to say. That's my dog. I love him. Ain't nobody care what they talking about on all these talk shows because they do what they do each and every week, and they will go to the Super Bowl. I said that. I ain't stutter.
Mark the tape. Mark the tape. My man just said it. We're on December 22nd. My man, I love it. I love the passion. But I just want to throw one.
I love me some Lamar, and I love me some Ingram. And you know how I feel about Ozzie Newsome, even though he don't supposed to be there, but I'm pretty sure he
left a nice parting gift.
Yeah.
And what about Lamar? Didn't you catch up with him?
Oh, I caught up with him. Guess what? I could call him every week because he always balls, but he really got the call. Here we go. Back again.
Yes, sir.
You once
Yes, sir.
have done it again.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. My guys just doing a great job. You know, we executing. We know what we want to do. We chasing our goal right now. We just got to keep it going. We was in a great atmosphere. Those guys came to play as well. It was an NFL game today. We just got to keep it going.
NFL is MVP because that's already in the trunk. We good. We got there. It's wrapped up. I know your mind is focused on winning at all costs. But as you know, the formula in the NFL, when you win, everybody gets rewarded. 12 Pro Bowlers, man. 12 Pro Bowlers, man.
I feel like it should have been more. Our offense do a great job. Our defense do a great job. It's a team thing going. We got going right now. We just got to keep it going.
When you playing like you playing, man, it's almost like you playing with kids. Like you on the PlayStation, you having a good time because you're laughing, you enjoying the moment, and you playing like we did at the crib. We Florida boys. We know we built different.
Right. Man, it's a lot of film work going on. You know, you gotta know what you get yourself into. You got to know what the defense is doing. You got to try to beat them at the punch because that's what they're doing. I know guys watching film on us. But like you said, I'm having fun. Our team having fun. We on this road. We on this road right now. We know what we want. We just got to keep it going.
Well, man, you balling. You got the call. Man, I appreciate you. What you doing for Christmas?
I'm chilling with my family. I'm staying in Baltimore. I'm chilling. I'm hanging out.
Well, let me give you a secret. Always get you something.
I won a Super Bowl, so Santa Claus need to deliver that to me. I'll be satisfied.
I love it. He says all the right things. No
Always.
question.